pretty exciting actually.
Skip2mylou, my darling.
Hi guys, it's Lou. I know I've been MIA for a little while and I do apologize. I have something pretty exciting cooking and I will let you guys know what that is in a few weeks. Today we're going to talk about something that I have had a lot of you ask me about, and that is what I do for a living. In other words, what am I doing when I'm not making YouTube videos? Short answer, a lot. First and foremost, I am going to say what any mother would say. My most important job is my family, namely my daughter and my husband. Now, although they aren't a whole lot of work, just keeping the household running is. I feel like it's my job to keep them and myself happy and healthy and living in a somewhat decent shelter. So of course that's something that is ongoing in my life. Now, I will tell you that my day-to-day is not the norm. I don't work a 9-to-5 schedule and I don't have weekends off. That's not to say that I never have. Right when I got out of college, I worked for nonprofits such as the Muscular Dystrophy Association, where I was an event planner and a fundraiser, and then for the American Cancer Society, where I was a patient service coordinator. I am now what some people would call an entrepreneur. I don't know how I feel about that word. It's kind of a fancy way of saying I do all kinds of things that interest me and hopefully the money will come. Many of you know from a couple of past videos that I am an inventor. Basically, I had an idea. I made a version of that idea or a prototype, and now it's being made and sold. Now, of course, that sounds a lot simpler than it really is. I had an idea about 5 years ago about a pillow that would help a person sleep on their back, and my reasons for that were wrinkles on the face, cleavage, lots of reasons to sleep on your back. Anyway, I made a prototype, I had it drawn out, and then I got a provisional patent on the idea, which just means, you know, when you see patent pending on stuff, it means that their patent isn't published. So while that was pending, I found a manufacturer very easily, actually. I got super lucky who made it for me, and then I found someone else who would make the covers and put them together, and voila. Well, not voila, it's more like, holy crap, this takes a long time. So while my pillows started selling online, I had to work on my non-provisional patent, which means that thing that gets published and is good for years and years until you have to pay some fees to keep it up. That took about 2 years, and I'll tell you what, the government does not make it easy on people with ideas. It takes a ton of time, a ton of money, and it almost makes you want to say, forget it. But I didn't. Got that done. So now on a day-to-day basis, what I do with that product, although it just sells itself online, I have to make sure that we have inventory, materials, sewers, shippers. All the supplies come from the United States. That is just something that I preferred and was lucky enough to get that to happen. Now, all that may seem fun and good, and it is, but once you've had one idea for a product, it seems to me that they just keep coming. So in the past year, year and a half, I've had one cooking up here, and I'm trying to make it come to life. It is much harder than the pillow was. I cannot find anyone to manufacture this product here in the United States, and I have such a problem communicating with anyone in China, India, wherever else I can get this thing made. The language barrier is just proving too difficult, but I'm gonna do it. Now, having this product has brought a lot of interesting things my way. I auditioned to be on Shark Tank, and that is a video in itself. I got as far as I got, but not on the show. What that led to was actually being on a show, but it wasn't Shark Tank. I got on this show that is from Texas, and I pretty much think only people who live in Texas watched it. But it was about investors and inventors coming together to get their product moving. That is a whole video in itself, but I will tell you what I got to do was super fun. I got to ride in a helicopter, shoot a rifle. That was scary. Go camping. I don't know if camping is the perfect place for my back sleeper.
You guys, it's full of dirt.
And go hunting. Yeah. I'm pissed because I'm no dummy. I've never heard of a snipe in my life.
Say what you gotta do. Be patient. Be patient.
This is unbelievable bull. And although I found out the hard way, well, not really the hard way, but I found out that reality TV is so not real, I still got to do a lot of fun stuff. It was an interesting experience. It was on television and it affected my pillow in the nothing way at all. And that's all I have to say about that. I really think that the producers of the show were expecting a naive housewife to come along with her idea, and it turns out that that's not what I was.
You passed the test.
Thank you.
Wait, I mean, how do you get so dadgum bold?
I've got balls. I really hope this video isn't too boring. It sounds super boring to me. Pillows, 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 pillows. As far as YouTube videos, I have been doing this for about 3 years. It started out as a video to promote, what else? My pillow. And then that led to me making my first YouTube video, which was on how to touch up your roots with a knife, which sounds super weird. Right here. Nice. It was the best tip that I felt like I could contribute to society because roots are so important. And from there, I started making videos somewhat consistently. And believe it or not, videos take me, I would say, 5 to 6 hours. And I know that seems like a lot of time, but that's my fault because I don't rehearse or script anything. And I really believe that I probably should. But then I feel like my reactions or whatever I'm saying isn't genuine. So I have to edit out a lot of crap. So I think that about sums up what I do for a living. Anyway, I don't want to talk about just me. If you guys want to share what you do for a living or what your real job is, comment down below. I'd love to know, and I'm sure others would too. For now, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching this video on my real job. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I did. I've got balls. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed but would like to be, please hit that button down below and you'll see me very soon with more videos. Bye now.